All right, everybody, welcome back to the Klein Owner Series here on MLB The Show 24. We are currently midway through April, and the goal is to get our butts to about 2 weeks into May. So get us to about May 12th or so. We'll probably jump in and out of some games, see how it plays out. But our team currently right now is 7-8. I'm seeing some pretty decent things going on when it comes to the lineups. Nolan Shanuel is doing pretty decently. Rendon surprisingly is playing pretty well for us, although it says 229 average, but I've seen his stat line. He's been playing pretty good at third base as well. Brandon Drury's been lightening up along with Taylor Ward. Logan O'Hoppy's been consistent, and I've seen some good things from Rengifo and Nito, but one of the things that I like right now is I see some decent power coming from Aaron Hicks. So we're going to look at trying that out for righties. On the left-handed side, I actually took Hicks out, and we're trying Joe Odell at left field with Drury playing designated hitter. The reason why I'm doing that is I like to see how I can keep Drury in the lineup without taking a lot of his endurance out of it. There could be a situation where maybe we move Odell to center field, Drury over to left field, and then Trout playing designated hitter. I'll pay attention to that along the way as we move forward in this series, but right now I think where we have it set is pretty decent. Mickey Moniak is just not doing as well as I would like, so we do not have him in the lineup, and we're going to kind of play that out there. As far as the pitching rotation right now, we're seeing some tough stuff. Sandoval didn't start so great to start the year as he got injured in the season opener, and he hasn't really found a way. Reed Detmers has been not doing so well. Sid Silseth has not been doing well. Canning's been 1-2, but Zach Plesac has actually a 2-0 situation here. As far as the pitchers are concerned, I see some decent things coming from Andrew Wantz, although it says a 12.75 ERA. I've actually pitched with him. He's been good. I like how Luis Garcia has been playing. Jimmy Herget's been okay. Matt Moore, to me, has been pretty decent. Estevez is the bane of my existence on this team. It says 0 ERA, but the dude gave up stuff, man. Robert Stevenson's also one of my favorite guys on this lineup as well. We'll start looking to the minor league maybe around June-ish to kind of talk through some of that stuff, and maybe we'll look at some of the minor league prospects in those episodes as we get into that one, but liking what I'm seeing so far today. So when we go over to the calendar here, we're going to probably start with Zach Plesac. I kind of want to see how he pitches, and then maybe we'll look at some players in the next couple episodes, in the next couple games here. But first, let's check out the pitcher situation with Zach. Looks like there is a Trout needs a triple to hit a cycle. We're already up 9-3. We're going to simulate that game, and we are still 9-10, still a game below 500. So this is the lineup we got going on. It looks like we're going against a righty. I like what I see right now. Rengifo's a little cold, Drew's a little cold, but honestly, I think they're going to be just fine. You got to play through some of that stuff. You also have to be careful, right? When they're a little too cold, if you play that a little too long, it could impact their stats. So sometimes you have to think about, okay, when's enough to just let them kind of reset and move on. But right now, I think my guys are pretty decent, and I got to trust what Plesac can do, right? So we'll probably pitch with him until the game says, hey, we got to take him out, and then in that situation, we'll probably go ahead and sim and get to the next one here. Mike Trout's doing pretty okay. 319 average, 940 on base percentage. And then, what is that, OPS? Is that the right way of doing it? RBI, 11 RBIs, 3 home runs. He's on track. Since he's actually having a pretty good year so far, they are above 500. And they're starting to build something pretty nice out there. They got Nick Martinez out there. He's pitched 3 games, 1-1. 26.4 strikeout percentage, and his walks have been net. So he likes to put the ball in play. So we are now at the bottom of the first. Giants, Angels don't put anything up. Let's see what we got here with Zach Plesac. First pitch, it's going to be a bunt. And it's going to be good. So right off the bat, DJ Friedel gets us on that one. Unbelievable. Didn't expect it. But now I'm like, okay, this is how they want to play. Will Benson's up here. Slider's going to be a little too low. Decent percentage right there. We always got to be careful with those sliders, man. And as soon as I said that, I throw a fastball deep into center field. Trout's chasing it. He's going to get that one. Okay. So we got a little lucky there, but that ball hung a little bit. I'd like to keep the fastball a little closer if possible. Matt McLean up here. Trying a 12-6 curve. That freaking hung a little bit. It's going to be a foul ball. 0-1 count here. All right, circle change. Rips that over shortstop. And there goes Frido. He's circling the bases. He might head home. It looks like he will. It's a nice single ribby right there. Unbelievable, man. So Plisak was doing pretty good until I started using him, huh? Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. I feel like I always go through these type of situations where they look good from a sim standpoint, and then when I get a hold of them, they start hitting people, man. Rips that sucker down for third baseline. It's going to be no good there. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. 0-6 curve again. Oh, he rips that little shallow shot there. They're going to be rounding the bases here. And we got a 2-0 game here at the bottom of the first. Plesak is not doing so good. Oh my gosh. They knock it down. 2 outs there, but it's 3-0. What a start, man. Oh my gosh. Ellie De La Cruz, one of the better prospects from last year. This dude is pretty nasty. They got him at the bottom of the lineup to scare us. There you go. Good pitch right there. 1-1 count. Another fastball in that same spot. That's going to be 1-2. Circle change low and inside. He hung that thing. Good hit over to Nito. Throws it over to second base, and we're out of that one. Thank goodness. We got lucky on that because that could have been real bad. But 3 points is still kind of tough for us to dig ourselves out of. Bottom of the second, we have Christian Encarnacion up. 8th on the lineup there. Good pitch by Plesak. 1-1 count. Slider doesn't chase. 1-1. Chase that one. Good pitch. Now we threw slider. Let's see if we try a circle change here. Doesn't chase that one. Little 2 inside. High and inside fastball. Oh my gosh. Dude, he's got to throw it better. Does he got a tattoo on his neck? Oh my goodness. 2-2 count. Rips that thing into left field. Should be an easy pop up here for Ward. And it is. 1 out done. Let's go. Tyler Stevenson up. And this guy was drafted back in 2015, huh? Good pitch right there. Trying to slider a little on the inside, see if it cuts in. Doesn't chase it. Gonna try a circle change here. Right up the middle, no good. 2-2 count. Oh, he hits that one. He's chasing it. See if he can make him chase this slider here. Let's go, Zach. Oh, that's a little 2 in the middle. Gonna go ahead and get that one done, though. Good play right there. That's 2 outs done. TJ back up here. Had a freaking bunt on us to start the game. Good pitch right there. 1-1 count. Already got 30 pitches, man. Try a slider here. 1-2 count here for Zach. Rips that thing right in the face of Zach. DJ starting off great. 2 for 2 so far for him today. Not what we need, folks. Not what we need. Will Benson up. No good on that one. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. The leadoff batters are killing me, man. No good there. Oh, that's a strike. Oh, come on, ump. Wow. Wow. 3-2 count. That's going to be a shallow shot. And there goes TJ again, getting a chance to take off. Oh my goodness, dude. This guy's killing me today. We're already going to think about a bullpen scenario here. Probably throw in Jimmy Herget. Get him stretching. It's bad. Oh, he rips that deep into center field, but looks like an easy fly ball. Trout doesn't even have to move. End of that second right there, man. Let's see if we can keep it going here. Oh my goodness. No good there. Angels still don't have any points on the board. Zach, come on, man. Come on, Zach. There you go. Good pitch. Oh. Playing a little nasty there. Jonathan India up next. He's been killing it. There you go. Come on, Zach. Full count. Hung that. Dude, he ripped it. That's going deep. Nice catch by that right fielder. Ooh, we got lucky there. Good job by Rengifo. Jonathan India up. Looks like Jimmy Herget is ready to roll when we're ready to roll. Oh, come on, ref. What is that, dude? That was a clean throw. 47 pitches already. One of the things I do recognize with this team, right, is they got a lot to work on. Like, I need a cleaner bullpen. I need a cleaner, like, just starting five, a good rotation. And I think we got maybe two guys I'm okay with. I need Reed Detmers to get a little better. I need more from... Oh, my goodness, dude. This ump's just not giving me any love. There you go. I need more from that end. So the pitching aspect takes time, and we got to figure out how to build that out, because if we can find... Oh, that's a strikeout. Because if we could find more out of that, then I think we can be okay. There's some fielders that are in our farm system that I should be able to bring up down the road, but man, oh man. Ellie De La Cruz up right now, 0 for 1 today. Hasn't been too bad. Oh, that was a little dramatic, Ellie. Oh, the ball wasn't even near you. 2-1 count here. Oh, come on. Give me some love, ref. All right, puts it in play. Good grab right there. No issue. We're out of this one. End of the third here. So far, Zach's doing okay. A little tired, but still 4-0. Good pitch right there. Encarnacion was 1-4 last game. There you go. That's what we got to do, right? Like, try to get these guys to just put the ball in play. I think you try to get a little too slick sometimes, you're going to pay the price. And there could be an opportunity where they just don't chase the ball. So we got to see what we can do here. Nice pitch. Puts in play. Rendon with the snag. Get that out. There you go. All right. Zach finding a groove here. Going against Tyler Stevenson. Bottom of the lineup here. 1 out left. 1 out on the board. Good pitch. I try not to put the ball too crazy at the top, but sometimes you got to give it up. Oh, Rengifo almost had it. Now let's try a slider on the inside. Oh, he doesn't chase that. I thought that was tasty. I thought that was tasty, Zach. Oh my gosh. Did I say that? You do that. Try a circle change here. Rips that sucker into left field. That's another hit. Zach's getting smacked. Okay. It's okay, man. Little by little. I don't see a lot of fans in the stands. There you go. Shallow center field. There you go, Trout. There you go, Trout. 2 outs. I need my lineup to get better, though, man. I would love it. Come on. Will Benson up. Oh, that was TJ Friedel, too. We got him, finally. Dude, this guy's a pretty big dude, huh? Will Benson? Rips that sucker. That's going to be a base hit. And I think we make the choice now. Maybe one more at bat. If we can get out of this inning, then we'll switch it up, put Will in there. I just don't see myself going further than the 4th. Based on how many runs they have on the board already, it's just the amount of time there. Good grab. Oh. 0-2. Doesn't chase that one. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Man, Zach is just having a bad time today. There you go. Easy fly ball. We'll go ahead and get out of this one, and then we will switch in Jimmy. Get ourselves out of this one here. Oh, here comes Jimmy Herget, and we will sim the game and let you know what happens at the end of it. So the Cincinnati Reds get the win there. They have beaten the Angels 7-5. At least the Angels fought back a little bit. There was a lot of hits in this game, by the way, based on the stat line that I was watching in that sim. It was kind of crazy, but it's good to see. Hopefully our guys can get better. Plisak with the loss. 13 hits for the Angels and 1 error, so we got to get better there. But I think the Angels did some decent things. I like the fact that they have some fight, right? But there are some players that had a tough time. You got Adele, who ended up being a pitch runner. Taylor Ward 0 for 4. Drury gets 2 hits, so he gets back in the out of the cold there. Trout 1 for 5. You got Rendon 2 for 3. Hey, Chanuel doing good. Aaron Hicks had a decent game. Mickey Moniak tried to pinch hit. Did not go so well. Rengifo 3 for 4. Zach Neto 1 for 4. So okay. Home run by Rengifo. Would love to see it. But Plisak had a tough one. I thought he did okay. Herget, he fought hard and he's doing all right. Anderson getting involved. And then Moore finished it off. So I think our pitching is finding something there. We just got to be smart with how we continue to get our rotations in. So it looks like Rendon pulled a calf. He's out for 2 weeks. We'll go ahead and put him on the 10-day injured list and kind of roll from there. Unfreaking believable, right? Like, you just can't make that up. So what we're going to try to do now is look at some of these games here. And I think what I'd like to do is get ourselves to the Phillies. And what I'd like to do here is go ahead and player lock one of the position players here. No longer injured, auto utilize. So we got another simulated or a tie game. We'll go ahead and simulate it. We actually beat the Reds this time, 9-7. Calabrese injured for 3 months. Put him on the 60-day. Auto fix that one. Looks like we got a Twins game here, 6-5. Two runners on base. Chanuel up. Can we take it down? Let's see. Nope, we lose by 1. Got another one here, down by 1. Ward up. Twins win. Looks like we have bottom of the 9th, down by 1. Phillies win. Looks like we did an auto scout there. It's all good. So now we're here. Let's go ahead and play this game. We're going to player lock. The player I'd like to try out here is the Rook, Chanuel. And it looks like a couple guys are a little cold today, and it is what it is. We got Mickey Moniak in there trying to get some reps, man. I think we had a guy in reserve, and with the return of Rendon, he is Harris has to move back, I guess. So tough one there. 12 and 17 are the Angels. It is not a great start to the year. You figure it's gonna be tough, right? Like, we're projected to only win 76 freaking games. I'm hoping we can win more than that, but it's to be expected with how bad this team is. Got some guys pitching out there. Looks like we got runners on first and third. Rips that one. We're setting up. And we get that third out, so no runs scored here. Keep it rolling. They got Zach Wheeler out there. Already pitched 6 games so far this year. 22% strikeout, 4% walk percentage. All right, let's see what we got here. Bottom of the first for Nolan Chanuel. Oh my gosh, I got tricked on that one. Look at that, man. They're 21-9, first in the NL East. Pretty good against righties. Oh, I thought we had that pretty nasty. That sinker got me going. So both pitches already not within the freaking range. We got to be smart here. Rips that thing to right field, and he's taking off. He's going to have a shot at a second. A double here. There you go. Great job, Nolan. His 9th double of the year. The Rook doing some work. Was a hanging pitch right there. He took care of that one. Dude's got really good power against righties. A little weaker against lefties, but you want to keep him in the game as long as possible. We're going to pay attention to that, right? I want to keep Nolan in there as often as I can. We're on second base here. It's going to be a shallow fly ball. Yeah. I ain't going. I guess I could have technically went. That ball was a little off, but you never know. And oh, baby. Let's go, Trout. Oh, that's ripping it. Go back, go back. Yeah. Don't let him go for it. 2 outs on that one. Tough situation there for Nolan. Brandon Drury, though, I think he's a decent player. Rips that thing. Oh, my gosh. Tough. Out of that one. Heading to the bottom of the third here. Runner on first. Still 0-0. See what we can do here. A little too inside, trying to give me a little bit of a warning here, like, hey man, don't try to hit this ball again. 1-0 count. Good pitch. Ooh, okay. 1-1. Oh, I swung at that one a little late. That's on me right there. 1-2 count here. Let's see if he can get Wheeler. Oh, I chased it. Good pitch. No good right there. We're out. Heading to the bottom of the fourth. We're already swinging again, huh? Looks like we got a decent amount of hits going on for the team, but no, we're up 4-1. It's that one. Fouls it off. It'll be 0-1 count. Now we're the #1 prospect in our division on our team. Oh, we freaking hit that early. The thing is, though, is I think if we would have swung later, we would have missed it by a mile. 0-2 count. We chased that one. That's on me. That's on me, guys. Come on, Nolan. 0-2 count. 50 pitches for Zach. A little too inside. Trying to give us a little chin music. No good. Man, look at it. Orioles. Oh my gosh, I fought that one. Cleveland. Guardians doing work. Kansas City 7.5 games behind. Angels 7 games behind the Astros. Astros, that's the team, man, we got to deal with. We'll get there, though. I believe it. I trust it. Oh, no way up! That was horrendous. I want to fight that. Are you kidding me? That was freaking not even... Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. 8-2. Look at the Phillies. We're at the freaking bottom of the 5th. Everyone doing work there. 2 outs, runners, 2 runners on base. Missed it again, man. Come on, guys. Get better here, man. Get better here. Oh, that's a nice hit, but second baseman gets that with ease. I thought that was a good crack of the bat. Good crack of the bat. We just did not get it done there. Thought we did better than that. Is all good. 8-2 right now. And we got a full count here. 1 man on base. Schwarber. Can't get the double play, but we do get that out. No issue on that one. And we are now at the bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. They got Matt Strahm at the line, at the mound now. Oh, a little tougher against lefties, man. I admit it. I do admit it. Oh, that was tricky, tricky, tricky. 0-2 count here for Nolan. That's a decent hit. Oh, right at the wall. End of the 7th. And 12-2, bases loaded, runner on first. 1 out. Oh, he's safe. They're able to put points on the board, but it is what it is there. And the game is over. Angels get it done. We win 12-3, man. Mickey Moniak had 2 freaking home runs. He comes into the game, kills it, 3 for 5 today, 6 ribbies. Trout had a hit. Everyone on the field in the lineup had a hit today. We did work against their freaking pitching team today. They got smoked. I love it. Wow, the Pirates are 10-21. I thought we were bad. Let's see if we can get maybe to... Let's try a Pirates game, I guess. Seen through this date. Rendon no longer injured. Put him back in the lineup. Teixeira, 60 days. Andes, auto fix it. Today is... so we'll do our scout real quick and come right back. Andy Blake to the double. Oh, I love it. They moved Andy Blake up. Okay. Chase Chaney had a not so great week. 10 walks, bruh. Travis McGregor, tough again, man. There you go. Eric Wagaman. Ooh, that's pretty good. Calhoun, 330. Okay. All right, Mr. Calhoun. Jake Lee had a good month as far as pitching is concerned. I'd like to see that. Pomeranz a little older. Great. You're supposed to be that good at freaking 30-something years old. Simber, you're old as hell. Oh, wow. He gets moved down to the to single A. Carson Fulmer is down to single A. Levon Soto was sent down to the triple A. Was sent down to the AAA. Oh, did we only have him for a little bit? Albert Rios gets called up to AA. Okay. Werner Bladley, I like it. I wanted to tell you that has been called up. What the heck? That's confusing. Let's knock out the scouting real quick. So the next player I'd like to lock is Zach Neto. Look at that team over there, man. My goodness. 14-23. We're 16-20. 2 horrendous teams going at it. But I am paying attention to my younger guys, right? Nolan at first base. Now Neto. who had to get rushed up last year into the majors. I think he's doing pretty decent. You know, we're gonna get there. Offense 197 batting average, pitching 4 earned runs. In this series, hopefully we could start hitting a little bit better here against these Pirates. There you go. You got Martin Perez, 7 games started, 3 for 4, so he's played most of his games out. That's the kind of stuff I like there. Here goes Nito here. Top of the second, 2 outs. It's this one. It's gonna chance for a double play. We're gonna get Smizzo. Oh my gosh! First pitch goes nowhere. We are at the bottom of the 4th, full count here. Both teams still no points on the board. Oh my gosh, was I supposed to dive for it? I do not like the fielding aspect of this game sometimes, man. Especially from that angle, but it is what it is. 2 points scored there for these freaking Pittsburgh Pirates. Oh, that circle change got me good. 0-1 count here, top of the 5th. See what we can get going here. Well outside, wild pitch. It'll be 1-1 count. It's that one to second base again, dude. He's a freaking... You love second base, bro? Come on, man. Bottom of the 5th, 1-1. See if we can get a field here. Oh, that's a nice one right there. There you go. Way to get it done, Mr. Nito. Top of the 6th, 2 outs, runner on second. Oh, that sinker got me. Perez, yeah, Nito, right now, runners in scoring position has not been good. His wrist has been horrendous. But the only game get better when you learn, and I think him being at the bottom of the lineup too, if he can find his way, man, will strengthen the chances of having that top of the lineup, just kind of bringing the runs. You know, we got to have everything set up little by little here. This might be the last freaking inning of Perez, but he's been out there for a minute. How many pitches? 77 only. But it's a 2-2 game right now, man. There's a chance here. Oh, he just hits a little thing right here. Top of the 6th. Nito going. He's going to be out. Tough luck by Zach Nito there. 2-2 here. Bottom of the 2nd. 0-2 count. 1 out so far. That's an easy one right there. It's a throw in, no joke. Nice dot. 2-2 count here in the same inning. Got Reed Detmers out there, 83rd pitch. 83 pitches so far, excuse me, on this one. Hits this one directly. Nito sets his feet, collects himself, knocks it out, end of the 6th. Let's go, man. Top of the 8th, Angels up 4-3 here. You got Colin Holderman there. Oh no! You gotta hit that one, Nito. Ain't no way, dude. I swung super early on that? Oh, and then I swing super late on it. Unbelievable. Top of the 8th here. Swung early again, baby. Come on. Oh, I chased it. 0 for 3. Oh my gosh. 0 for 4 now. And the freaking Pirates win. We lose it. Everybody got a hit except the bottom of the lineup there. We get brought back into reality, but Trout's got 8 home runs, man. I'll take it. Detmers not doing too bad, coming back towards the norm. Wants gave up, yeah, man. Tyler Anderson, man, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Before we head to our next game here, I definitely wanted to show everybody, you know, there are some players on the block that I'm paying attention to, and that could be something in consideration here. maybe towards the trade deadline, or depending on what their needs are for some of these other guys. You know, we're looking at that. So the first player I'm looking at is on the Marlins, and that is Trevor Rogers. The reason why I'm looking at him is he's got that A potential here. He's 78 years old. I'm 78 years old. 26 years old, 78 overall. What I like about him is, you know, his youth. Another lefty here. He's an all-star appearance. What I like is he could pitch some decent games, man. And I think when you have someone like Trevor Rogers, 26 years old, you could probably put him into the bullpen, have him play that long reliever role, which could kind of help with some of the guys that need our help in the rotation, right? Like plus sacks, skill sets, things like that. So Trevor Rogers is on my board there. The other guy I'm looking at here is on the Cubs, and that is Pete Crow Armstrong, 22 years old, 74 overall. No idea why they don't like him, but the way I look at it with him is that he's a younger cat, you know, pretty much a rook. No idea why they do not like him. I'm always wondering that, but if they're not gonna hang on to him, why the heck not? And then the last guy I'm looking at is currently on the Brewers, and that is Jefferson Cuero. Currently playing in the minor league. He's a 65 overall, but he's got A potential. I'm looking for some catchers right now in the depth, and I think this might not be a bad guy to have. That's what I'm looking at there. We'll play one more game, and I'm kind of seeing what I'd like to do here. And I'd like to see, let's do this, sim through that one. Ooh, 3-3, 2-run homers. Can you make it 3? Angels win. All right, so let's do some scouting real quick, and then we'll try out this game. And I think what I'm going to do is play some of it all the way through. So we're going to try a little bit of the lineup here, get Taylor Ward going, have him play designated hitter. The rook, Nolan's going to take a little break. He looked a little tired. Cannot risk him getting hurt right now. It's a long season. But we're going to always try to maintain our guys. You know, I don't want them getting messed up. 13-28 for the Royals, though. Not so good. There goes Trout, man. Oh my goodness, 312 average, 10 home runs. He's starting to find his way. There goes Sandoval, ready to roll, man. 0 for 3 out of 8 games started. 21% strikeout, but a 10% walk percentage. It's been kind of rough, man. I like to get him right here going against KC. This is where we need to get right. Sandoval pitches a little outside, no good. 0-1 count. Good pitch right there, but it hung a little bit. We got to be careful of that one. Anytime we throw low on the inside, you get smoked. It goes for a bunt. That's going to be a foul ball.
That's a foul ball.
Okay, knowing that, let's try a 12-6 curve here. If he tries to bunt now, he's in trouble. Good pitch, though. I like that spot. Now, I'm hoping he's assuming a slider here. Oh, that's a good spot. He didn't chase it. 2-2 count. He knows what's up. He's a little pissed about it. Sandoval here on a 2-2 slider. That kind of went a little too over the plate, man. We got to be careful of that. See if we can get it done. Doesn't chase it. Good eye right there by Garrett Hampson. Trying to slider again. Come on, Sandoval. Rips that thing into center field. Oh no! What are you doing? What are you doing? Big mistake right there. There's a chance this guy might be able to take it all the way home. Why did he die? Why did he do that? That's an error, dude. Oh my God, it's funny. As you can tell, I'm not so good at MLB The Show. Oh, that's a good pitch, though. Every time Sandoval pitches, man, our guys just kind of don't know what to do. You got to be better at it. 2-1 count. Oh my goodness.
3-1.
There you go. That's a foul ball. Oh, it's R2. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Come on, man. Just let me get out of this one. Oh, he swung at that one. Michael Garcia gets smoked right there. Salvador Perez. Dude was pretty big. All right, over the plate, no good. 1-1. Swings at that one, and that's going to be a base hit and a run. Kansas City puts a point on the board here at the top of the first. Let's get right, guys. Come on. Hunter Renfroe, former Angel, gets traded to the Kansas City Royals. That was one of the moves we had. We actually brought in Giancarlo Stanton. He was on the block. We went for it as we were moving forward, and then our team just did not do so well. And I ended up sending Giancarlo to the freaking Royals for some prospects. Come on, man. Let me have this. Oh, that was a pitch. Oh, that was the pitch. 12-6 curve here. Doesn't chase it. Renfroe, good eye. Rips that sucker into outfield. Man, 26 pitches at the first freaking inning. That's what annoys me, you know, like seeing that right there. I'm like, come on. We shouldn't be throwing that many pitches in the first inning, but here we are.
1-0.
Freddie Furman. I think they're starting to show a stat too now where the most common pitch, right? It used to be the four-seamer or just a fastball in general. It's starting to become the slider being the most commonly thrown pitch now in the majors. There you go. 2 outs. That was clean. Adam Frazier up, 234 average. Like to see that. There you go. Crowd loving it. They're trying to get the heck out of here. And he swung at that one. Great job, Sandoval. Let's keep it rolling right here, man. Only 1 point scored. Off a mistake where I pressed the wrong button. I went for a jump and not a dive. So here we go. Seth Lugo at the mound. Taylor Ward rips that sucker to right field. Now, the reason why I got Ward here, I felt comfortable with this man playing leadoff in the last game, and I really enjoyed him playing the leadoff. He's decent with the hits, decent with speed, and he can actually hit a couple home runs. So I liked him and Drury at one point, and I'm hoping we can kind of make it work. Now, here comes Taylor Ward. Anthony Rendon here, 254 average. He was injured for parts of the beginning of the year here. And, I'm going to play him when I need to play him. You don't pay a man $30 million to freaking sit. So that's my thing with him, right? Like, we're going to look at some prospects, but within a 2-year time frame, maybe we'll see him get to the point where we have some guys that I can trust a little bit more. But you can't pay this guy freaking $35 million to sit around. Good eye. Gave me a little favor right there. Yeah, Rendon, man. It's tough, right? When you give some of these players like no trade clauses too, that's tough. Oh, he's 2-2 count. That's one of those things where I wonder, right? If you give somebody a no trade clause and you say, okay, if you have that, then we got to give you less money. I can't give you a no trade clause and no money and more money because there's I need to know I have some flexibility on my end. You want all of it, then you better play. And that's another thing too, is some of these teams, these players just don't. Rendon is just, it's really sad to see what happened to that guy. He took the money and he's cool with it. And it's guaranteed money too, so what are you gonna do? Oh, come on, man. I feel like my guys should hit the ball way better, and they're just getting pop-ups here. We got the 7th man up in the lineup there for the Royals.
1-0.
It's the dirt right there. That slider, no good. Good pitch on that one. Not bad there. Oh, they're talking about the umps. You know, it'd be hilarious if, like, you knew certain umps in this game that were just horrendous. Or that were, like, they tend to call more. I wonder if there's a stat in this game that does that. That'd be pretty interesting, right? Is there a stat line that kind of shows what would happen if you, if you got to see the statistics of the ump? Like, if the game had that, how crazy would that be? Good pitch right there. Let's try a two-seamer here. 1-1 count against MJ Melendez. Great pitch. We've been throwing the ball low. That's been our MO so far the game, and that was a little too inside. Try slider again. Doesn't chase it. Good eye by MJ. Gonna try that inside again for Sandoval. And the fastball. I was a little too over the plate here. We got to be careful of that. Tries two-seamer once again. Rips that sucker to right. Good. Slider again. Hits that thing. No issue on that one. Come on, dude. That's another thing about this game, man. Like, you go through one at bat where you throw like 23 times and the guy fouls the ball like crazy. Like, when are you just gonna let it go? Like, I feel like on those scenarios there, it's like you might as well walk them so you can prevent yourself from not dealing with the endurance issues of your player. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe a couple times, but I'm only in the second inning and I've already thrown the ball 49 times. That's insane to me. You know, and maybe you should make him reach, but... Oh! Oh, he got him! Okay, Rendon. Was that Rendon or was that Rengifo? Wait, who did I have? Yeah, it was Rendon playing third base. Oh, man, there you go. All right, Trout. Look at this. And then Lugo's throwing 8 pitches, dude. That's partly to me, too. I gotta get these guys deeper into, get them into deep waters. I'm gonna say that I let one of the most nastiest pitches that I should have ripped into freaking Mars. Ripped it right into the atmosphere. We screwed that up. There you go. Right over second base. Trout's gonna try to round it. He's gonna be down and a double, baby. How many doubles have we got already for Mr. Trout? His 12th of the year. Trout's so dependable, man. All right, Logan. 326 average. Catcher playing good. Oh. Too early, it's too late. Wow. Nice hit right there. Able to advance the runner, 1 out. Oh, there you go, there you go. We'll take it. RBI. RBI, there you go, Nito. Point on the board. The best offense is no offense. What the hell does that even mean? What does that even mean? We got to run our run scored, man. That's how you win games. You put runs on the board. Come on, Mickey. Let's go, Mickey. Get it done.
That's down. That's the ball.
Come on. Let's go, Angels. A little too high. Come on, Mickey. There you go. Make it work. Make it work. Seth Lugo better get it right, man. Where's the play clock at? There you go. That's a good hit. Shortstop stops it, but he can't get it done. We got ourselves another hit, and the inning stays alive. All right, yeah, we got that one going there. 2 outs. Oh my gosh, that was freaking... Did we time that right? Oh, just late. 204 left. 204 batting average for Drury. He hits that to shortstop. No good. But the damage is done. We'll take what we can get there. Let's see what we can do here. Got a drag butt situation going on. That's going to be a foul ball.
Foul ball.
There you go. Good pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he got it out. Good pitch. He threw 3 sliders in a row, man. 4th strikeout there for Sandoval. Not looking too bad right now. Now he's finding a groove, but again, 55 pitches, man. Gotta get good.
That's low, that's a ball.
Keep it rolling. Hits it out of bounds. No good.
No, that missed, that's a ball.
Slider again. Ooh. Slider seems to be kind of wicked there. Whoa! Oh, I thought I had a double play. I don't know why I thought I... Oh, my goodness. Oh, Rengifo is playing third. Let's warm up Suarez here. And then we'll start thinking about something else, but let's get Suarez warmed up. Sandoval, you know, maybe as we get further into the year, we'll throw like 80 pitches, 90 pitches. But right now, I just would like to make sure that my guy stays healthy. Keep it rolling there. Good pitch. There you go. Pontiac sets his feet, throws it over to third base. So we got some base hits here now. 1 off an error and 1 legit. And he does it again. Pontiac's gonna set his feet. He's gonna toss that thing, and that's gonna be a easy run there. And we threw some back-to-back, like 5 in a row sliders, and did not go so well.
That's the ball.
Pitch right there. There you go.
2-2.
Foul ball, no good. Swung on that one. There you go. Let's get the heck out of this inning. Kansas City up 2-1. Aaron Hicks. He's a designated hitter. I wanted to check him out, see what he's got. Not a bad player for sure. Yeah, we're going to continue to look at some of these, you know, guys here. And you're going to have a mix of some guys that aren't going to make so much money, but do exactly what they need to do for you. While you got some other guys that you're willing to spend a little bit more on, right? And I think we got 2 players right now that are costing me quite a bit of money, and Rendon and Trout. So you know, we're gonna have to find some of these younger guys, pay them probably like $7-8 million to kind of stay around, and hopefully those rosters will benefit us. Those contracts will benefit us down the road. But I'd like to lock in a couple guys here for a decent term, depending on what they want to do here. You look at Sandoval, you look at Detmers, and they probably are worth, you know, maybe like 8 million, 9 million each per year for the next 3 years or so. And I think if we do something like that, it sets our guys up for the long haul. There are some other players on this team like Silseth and Plesak that I'm still unsure of. Griffin Canning for sure I'm gonna move on from. But when you look at, you know, the rest of the lineup, we have to consider like some of these guys were decent, and it's okay to keep some of these guys around. Platoon guys, it's okay. Now the guys that we'll probably have to pay a little bit more money on is like Rengifo. I can see that happening. Drury, I can see happening probably a little over 10 million to kind of keep them around, and or maybe they're more friendly, but we'll see. And we are making Lugo pitch against us, huh? Let's see what we got here. There we go. Fight him off, and then eventually, he's already thrown 9 pitches against us. Bottom of the third. This is what I like seeing right here. Now you know how it feels, man. You're having to pitch a lot. That's what I would like. Sometimes we never get that opportunity. They're always doing that to us. It's that to second base, though. I think that's a battle on that one, man. I think we can get there. That'll get to no points on the board, but that forces Lugo to think about his pitches now. Great doubt in the guy. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. You create a little doubt, and you're going to get something like that. Taylor Ward, man. He's my dog. Love to see it. Rips it over left field. 432 feet. That's, I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was a curveball or a really bad slider. But we had that timed out great. I don't know, man. That just looks sweet. Boom. That was clean. Right over the plate. Pitcher knew it was Gonzo. As soon as he heard it, he knew what was up. Love to see it there. Yeah, and it's even early too, but with that curve, man, we just had enough of it. Let's see what Lugo does now. Lugo trying to fight his way out of this one. We got a 2-2 game here, bottom of the third. Might have to speed this up. As you know, certain games I'm not as in tuned about or pumped out. Oh, that's actually a decent hit right there. That's a decent. Oh, come on. There are some games where I'll probably play a little bit more. Maybe as we get closer to the end of the year, maybe. But with rebuilds, you know, I can tell like some of these games are not going to be as exciting because we don't have really crazy exciting players in the beginning. I'd love to see more prospects that I'm going to be more pumped about. Like I said, as we get further, when we get to June, we might do some episodes of just straight prospects, kind of seeing how they're doing there and you know, evaluating those guys. That's a decent hit by Rengifo. Deep into center. Oh, come on, man. That'll get us out of that one. It'll be 2-2 now. Game is tied. Not a bad situation there. We are now at the top of the fourth. We're going to go ahead and bring in Suarez. And I'd say probably start stretching and tossing Jimmy Herget. I do not want Sandoval getting tired. And right now, I got to make sure it's going to be clean. So, Michael Massey up here, bottom of the fourth. Usually you want your pitchers to make it to the fifth inning, but that's if, like, things are decent, but the stamina of some of these guys isn't so great. And that's a nice hit right there. Hicks going in near the pole there, throws it to the leadoff, or the cutoff there. We got ourselves a base hit. First pitch, first freaking at bat. that Suarez deals with goes for a base hit. MJ Melendez misses that curve right there. Hits that one over to first base, no good. 2-2. No good there. 1-2 count. Gets him on that one. There you go. Way to bounce back, Suarez. That's how you do it right there. Do not let him have these, dude. Slider doesn't slide. Wow. He's got a crazy wrist. I thought ours was rough with Nito. He was .07. Into the dugout. 2-1. There you go. He fights that off. Try the slurve here. 2-2. Rips that thing. Moniak sets his feet, throws it into home. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. Come on, Suarez, dude, what are we doing? One of my favorite pitchers growing up was Tom Glavine. And it wasn't because he was like a crazy guy when it came to breaking balls, when it come to fastballs. Like, he wasn't the greatest. But he was great with placement. And you gotta do that with a pitcher. If you're not the greatest at one thing, right? Speed or the ability to make the ball just kind of go crazy as it leaves your hands. You just got to be good with placement. Understanding the player you're going against and making sure that you use all of the plate. Don't get too hung up with one part of it or one pitch that you're feeling. You got to mix it up, and you know, as batters start to get to know you more too, you got to be careful of that because they will rip it, and that's what we're dealing with right now. Trout's going to take this one. Oh, he's got this. Oh! Oh, man, that would have been good. The way these guys just rip, man. 4-2 right now. There you go. Get out of that one. 9 hits already. Here comes Trout ready to go. Lugo's only got 36 pitches under his name, man. Unbelievable. No good there. Go. In cut. Oh, 2-0 count. Get it going here. Oh man, he does not want to pitch against me, huh? This one right here is batter's decision on this one. I think I'm going to go for the swing. See if he puts it over the plate. Oh, man. I think I swung early. Yeah, I wanted to kill that fastball. That was the right spot I would like it to be at. There it is. I knew that was Gonzo. Yeah, when you're behind on the count, man, as a pitcher, it is rough. You know you got to do something. And Trout's got his 11th home run of the year already. That's pretty incredible to see, man. We're about a month and a half in, and he's got 11 home runs at this rate. Dude, it could be on track for a mega year. We're swinging earlier, man. And we're leveraging our power. Nice to see on that one. We got a 4-3 game here. There goes Logan. Can Logan get it done? Power's getting there. Oh, that was I thought it was going to be a slider away, and it sunk. All right, maybe that could have been a nice little pitch for us. Oh, I swung late. That's back-to-back good, tasty pitches, man. 0-2 count here. Side, no good. Definitely wonder what's going to happen in the MLB, right? Right now, with the start of the season, we got that controversy going on in the LA. What's going to? Oh, that's a decent hit. That's a decent hit off the wall. There you go. You know, who knows what happens over there? I hope it's not true for Shohei, but you know, baseball, it's long and you know, when you have certain issues going on, things can get crazy. I don't know. I couldn't imagine giving someone ability to be a POA or something like that and hold it. This is a good shot again. He dropped it. That's going over the fence. We got ourselves a double situation. It went right over MJ Melendez's head. Couldn't grab it. Goes over the wall. And we got ourselves a tie game. So the Angels fight back, man. I'm telling you, they got a good thing going on. They can just keep it at it. Oh, that's another ripper, man. Nito might take it to the house. He's got that one. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, my gosh. Mickey Moniak, they're going to have to switch this pitcher. There's no way you keep him in, dude. We're starting to find a groove here. That was a sweet smack by Mickey. Runners on first and third. And they aren't even thinking about taking him out. Drury, he's a very solid hitter as well. There you go. He's going to start throwing outside of the freaking range now. He does not want to give up a chance. We got no outs here. There's a chance for the Angels to take the lead at the bottom of the fourth. Oh, no! No, this is not how you do this! Drury with the mistake. I don't know why I did that, man. What was that stupid pitch? I was inside. All right, Hicks back up again. Let's see if we can get out of this. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. I thought that was there. Swung early. All right. 50 pitches now for Lugo. And that's where we should have been. When you go through those error situations, momentum does swing. We felt it. 1-1 count. That's a decent hit, but that's going to be a double play situation. Unbelievable, man. Ugh. So we're going to go ahead and kind of zoom past this. We're at the bottom of the ninth. Tie game here. 5-5. And you got Daniel Lynch at the mound. Thrown 38 times now. Hicks rips it to the right field. Oh my gosh. Hicks seems to be better with lefties. He had a decent hitting ability. Oh, come on with that circle change. If it was a sinker, man, it was gonzo. That's a decent hit by Hicks. Going deep into left field. No good. Ugh. I am bad with freaking distances on that one, man. I thought it was nice. Oh, here goes Ward. He's got a double and a homer today. 6 for 11 so far this series. 2 home runs, 3 ribbies. See, it looked like Hicks had a good piece of it, man. You just need 1 run here. Oh, come on, man. Oh, that's disgusting. Big mistake right there. Oh, no. 2 outs here. We got to depend on Rendon. That ain't good. Knuckle curve. Let's see what we got here. Oh, he broke the bat. And that'll get us to the 10th. So they're bringing in John Schraber. We got Luis Rengifo here. 6'5". Slider. Come on. Come on, Luis. Oh, come on with these Sidearm. There you go. Good look.
That's down.
Right? Oh, we got struck out there. We know we made a mistake. But this is the man of the hour right there. Crowd's going crazy. They know he could do it. And this pitcher knows he's got to be smart. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a mistake. His second home run of the game. If you stare, it stays fair. We ripped that sucker, man. Trout still got it, dude. We needed that one. And the Angels get it done in a great fashion here. Extra innings. Rip it. Rip it and rip it, baby. Great job by Trout. We needed that one. He just put it over the plate, man. And it hung, too. It was... If it was lower, maybe it would have been bad. But we swung so perfect on that. We've been staying in front of this of those breaking balls pretty good. Great job right there for the Angels. We get to finish on a win here to end this episode. Take what we can get. Taylor Ward 2 for 5. You got 4 for 5 for Trout. A great game today. Hoppy 1 for 4. Zanito 2 for 4. Moniak 2 for 4. Aaron Hicks is the only one without a hit. But everything else was beautiful. Herget did good on 4 innings, man. Like to see that. So that is where we will leave it. We are now in May. My goal is to kind of get us out of May in the next episode and kind of keep it rolling, man. I think we're doing okay. Angels are kind of an interesting team. We're 19-22 right now. We got a lot to work on, but I think we're doing some good things with our guys. Little by little, we're not 5th anymore, so that's a positive, huh? We currently have 1 game ahead of the Athletics. We're 4 games behind the Astros, and we can get past the Astros. That puts us within range. So you're talking about the World Series champs right there in the Rangers. So it's going to be a rough one coming out of the AL West. But that'll do it for us today, everybody. If you like what you saw, please drop a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and most importantly, subscribe to keep up with the series. These Angels will keep fighting, but it's going to be a pretty fun rebuild. I'll tell you that. Scouting's looking pretty interesting. Y'all have yourself a good one. Let's go, Angels.